What's happening, people? Back again for another video. This is about how to stop drug cravings in early recovery. And don't mind me here, it's a mess. I just fucking flew back from getting the old COVID vaccine, the booster, whatever the fuck. Number 76. So I was cycling back as quick as I could to keep the lighting from this window. Because it's going to be dark here in Ireland in about half an hour in this beautiful country of ours. So I was cycling back as quick as I could to shoot this. So my hair was just flying in the back because I'm on the bike, so I'm flying. I can't even talk properly. Yeah, my hair was like fucking a majestic animal on the way back. So yeah, I looked pretty crazy, I'm sure, but I probably always do, so it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I figured actually I keep listening to the videos after and I'm realising that getting the angle mark. Oh, or Sparky. Who's Mark? That my train of thought is gone. That's what I realised. What was it? Yeah, anyway, I don't know what I was even going to say there. But yeah, about the cravings anyway. Right, because this is someone that has suffered fucking heroin addiction for like I done it first when I was 19, and then like I overdosed the first time I done it. It was a real bad overdose, but anyway, and then I said I'd never touch it again, even though how great it felt the best feeling I ever had in my life. And but then the place that I was staying in a few years later, I was 20, I ended up getting kicked out. So and then I was on the streets for a bit and then in the hostels. So I ended up getting on it then in the hostels because everyone kind of peer pressures you into it and that kind of thing. But even still, I still would have wanted to do it anyway. Just to escape. That's how miserable it is in them hostels. Like they're like homeless shelters for any of my American fans. Sup, dude? What's happening, dude? Yeah, bro. But yeah, so I ended up getting strung out in there, smoking for like a year, and then eventually slamming it, mainlining and all that shit. So, poor YouTube now is gonna demonetize me. They wouldn't even monetize me. I don't get paid. I won't ever get paid for my videos. I'm in the gym, if you can notice. But I'm still fucking the thumbnail of the fucking. I'm gonna put the picture of the video is gonna be you'll see. It's ironic. Okay, leave me alone. I know I'm in the same t-shirt as last time. I'm not a scruff. It just happened to be a coincidence. Okay. Yeah, so I'm in the gym, and that's anyway. Yeah, drug cravings. I get very manic, so I'll make a brilliant YouTuber because I can really stay on point, on one point, and not veer off into 50 other things. But how to stop drug cravings in early recovery? I find when you think about it, that they only last really. Scientists do not say they only last a few seconds. That's absolute bullshit. Anyone that's on heroin knows that. It's not a few seconds. I used to think they lasted me weeks, but it wasn't. I know what they mean now. They mean the really intense craving. You may want to use for weeks on end. But like the really intense cravings, they go after about 15, half an hour tops anyway. Half an hour. Just say half an hour anyway. And that's not a long time at all. So, like, and just few things to keep in mind to help you get through the craving. You can exercise, even, doesn't matter where you are. I've done it before, like in a public place, like in a fucking shopping centre, and started doing fucking push-ups because the dopamine, that's where, when you do a shot of heroin, if the dopamine is what makes you feel good, you get a rush of loads of dopamine, but you get dopamine through working out. So push-ups. There's also thinking about your family, like if you have family, just not that they'll be pissed off or anything like that, because you know that's never what, that'll just make you want to use more. It's think about how disappointed they'll be. Like if you have a mom, if you have a dad, think about like the disappointed look in their face. Like if you have even a few weeks clean, a few months, you know, and they're proud of you. But if you don't think of even any other family members or your significant other, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, wife, husband, anything like that, you know, because it's shit. Like, even when you relapse as well, another thing, when you relapse, it's always shit. The second you're finished pushing the plunger in, and yeah, you feel it for like, the buzz lasts a few hours, but anyone that's on it knows what I mean. Like, you get the best buzz is like just when you've done it. You get that huge fucking rush and euphoria, and you feel like you're in heaven. But like the second that's gone, like 30 seconds later, and then you have like 4 hours of a buzz left, but still 30 seconds later, you're going to be like, before you even pull the needle out, you're going to say, what the fuck have I done? You're going to feel so shit. And then when you wake up the next morning, say you're going to be 89 days clean when you relapsed, you wake up next morning saying, fuck, I should have been 90 days clean today. And it's the worst feeling ever. It's so shit. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Think about the withdrawal. The withdrawal is fucking, how fucking nasty that is. Shitting on yourself 10 times a day. Like, you can't even, it's not like when you go to push for a fart, anyone that's on it knows again. Like, it's just, you literally don't even feel it. It just fucking flows out of you from both ends, getting sick. And yeah, and you've no energy to move. You're just sitting and you're shitting sick. So, yeah. On that note, any ladies, I'm single. So, you know, drop a comment. I'll give you my Snapchat, because, you know, I'm, yeah. It's just beautiful stuff comes out of me. So, yeah. Hit me up. And another one. How proud you'll feel. How proud you will feel after that craving is gone. It's amazing after you beat a craving, especially when you've found the dealer and you've made arrangements, and like, 'cause that's the hardest for me anyway. Once you've made up in your mind that you're gonna do it, or you make an arrangement and you say, yeah, I'll be there in half an hour, and I used to never be able to pull myself away from that. I was like, that's it. Like, fucking 100 wild horses couldn't pull me away from that, getting that bag. But now I've been in situations like that, even in the last month or so, where I've been like thinking about getting it, and then like, no, and then I pulled myself away from it. A dealer rang me off another number like not too long ago and said, like, oh, I've stuff there, and he was giving me one for free. And like, I was thinking, yeah, I just said, I'll ring you back in about an hour. I'm not around at the moment, but like I said, I'll ring you back when I'm back. But I was around, but I just was kind of thinking about it, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it, and this battle in my head, but I ended up not, and then I blocked his number. So yeah, so I was fucking so proud of myself after that. So proud of myself. I'm about to hit another milestone tomorrow, actually. So I'm happy about that, but I'm not gonna put the days out anymore, because it's embarrassing. And I had the days up before, and then constantly fucking failing. So people say don't count the days, because when you relapse, it's a double-edged sword, because when you relapse, it does feel so shit. When you relapse, you're like, I'm back to fucking day one now again. Fuck, I might as well keep fucking using, you know. But on the other end, like, there's been times that I was like, oh, I'm gonna be day fucking 90 tomorrow, and I'd have a craving and I'd want to use, but the only thing that stopped me was the fact that I'd be day 90 tomorrow, you know. So it's a double-edged sword. So I do count the days, but I'm not gonna tell people anyway. And another few tips is like, have no needles around you, no paraphernalia. Like, that's the kind of obvious one, but if you're a diabetic or you're on testosterone replacement therapy and you have the same needles that are fucking shooting up, get your significant other or one of your parents or something, if you're living with your parents, get one of them to mind that needle and hide it somewhere, you know, and tell them the days you need to inject, so you can't put one over on them, you know, and make them just like, not make them fucking, tell them just like, oh, can you like wait outside while I do it, if they're not comfortable while they're doing it, and then do it, and then give it back to them, you know. Don't have it around for hours. Like, that's if you're like diabetic, like I said, on hormone therapy kind of thing, testosterone, if you have low testosterone, if you're transgender, no judgments here, you know, doing fucking going from female to male, and vice versa. If you need needles around, that's a good tip. Think of 10 things you're grateful for, whether it's people in your life, the new car you bought with the money that would have went on fucking heroin or fentanyl or crack if you had enough. Being clean. Just think of 10 things you're grateful for while you're craving. Yeah, what was it? I had a few things, but yeah, I think that's about it. Yes, yeah, and also, yeah, yeah. This one's just off the top of my head. Um, what was it? Fucking see, I'm not losing my train of thought, but that's just me, so get used to it. But no, it's how shit the buzz actually is. I might have said that earlier, but just it's so important that it needs to be said twice. Okay, how shit the buzz actually is. Like your tolerance, it's amazing for the first year. It is fucking genuinely the best feeling ever for the first year. But then 5 years in, like no, it's shit. You're just doing it to not get sick, or you're just doing it just to fucking numb yourself. You know, you're not getting that deadly high feeling anymore, but you keep doing it just out of habit. But because you still do get a buzz out of it, it's just not near what it was. So think about how shit it actually is. Like yeah, after you relapse, because when you first relapse, because your tolerance will be so low because you've been off it for so long. But that's also the most time you're likely to die when your tolerance is that low. But like literally, yeah, the first one might be nice, but the second one your tolerance is right back where it was. So what's the fucking point in that? Seriously. Anyway, I apologise if I've been a bit all over the place in this video. I'm just getting the hang of this, so bear with me, please. I will be very grateful for it, and if you could comment a few suggestions, like what contents you'd like, and to see. I'll tell you, like I've always been like people told me I'd never gain weight, and I'm like that's pretty skinny to most of you, but like to me that's actually good. That is actually decent. I've been working out hard the last 3 months, so that's amazing for me. I was always a skinny kid, and that's what nearly another thing that contributed to my addiction out of millions. But so it's great. Exercise, seriously. If you're in an early recovery, exercise. Always keep yourself busy. Always keep yourself busy. And I don't mean busy by fucking maybe an hour a day of like Netflix and YouTube and all, but that's not keeping yourself busy. You have to be constantly. Your brain is looking for dopamine. Dopamine is new things. Even just fucking washing dishes, hoovering the house, painting, anything like that. Always keep yourself busy. And an addict alone is in its worst company, if you can understand that. Like, I'm sure you can. But if you have a benzo brain like me, then maybe not. Anyway, have a gravy day. It's been nice. I hope y'all had a good day. And I'll be back soon. Peace.